Hello friends and relatives, this is Givemaker. I am starting a new Let's Play of Wild Wings 2. Because, well, never mind why. Wild Wings 2. What's a Fidchell? Is that a clue? Is that a riddle? Part 1. Out of Hibernation. Prologue. Within dark catacombs. Before my arrival at Hibernaculum, I have made peace with the alien race and stopped the mad vampirum Goth from acquiring the Tetsu Ring. My power had reached its peak with the help of the ring. When I reached my destination, I knew that my journey did not come to an end. I had to find my father. Although many claimed him to be dead, I felt that he wasn't. I felt that he was out there, somewhere. I took it upon myself to take another journey, one that was going to be dangerously exhausting and a huge toll on me, but I did not care. Some were inspired by my stories and wanted to come along. Of course, Miri and Dick were not about to leave my side, but strange fear wished to come along as well. Either way, I was not alone, and I had a good feeling my journey would not be made in vain. I will find you dead no matter how tired I get. You know what? I don't want to make jokes about this game because Fidchell's my buddy. I don't want to be like, oh, this is lame, this is stupid. I don't want to say that. So it better not be lame and stupid's all I'm saying. Where am I? I found a knife. Shade equipped the knife. I need to find out where I am. Wow, so far this is starting out like every RPG Maker horror game. Shade is able to use a technique called Fly, which will phase you into flying mode. In flying mode, you're faster and able to hover over some areas. I already know how flying works. So you know what? I ain't gonna lie. This ain't my first time playing this. In fact, I think this is my 4th or 5th time playing this. Fidchell's a good friend of mine. And I've tested out this game many, many times through many versions. And so, although the later parts I've only actually played through once before, this beginning, I swear, I think this is time number 5. I'm not gonna pretend. As much as it would be great to fake some reactions, like, oh! Let's Playing is all about faking your reactions. All the best Let's Players know how to fake it. I'm not about faking it. So we'll see how this is going. So for example, I already know, spoiler alert, don't want to spoil it, but this is all just a dream. I know, right? It's so surprising when a character finds themselves in a place where they don't know where they are and they don't know why they're there. It turns out to be all just a dream. I never saw that one coming. Did you? Well, you do now, because I spoiled it. Take that, Fidchell, you piece of... Try to make a dream opening. Okay, what am I doing? If I remember correctly... I don't think it matters if I die here, because if you die, you just wake up. There's a part coming up where you're... where you get killed no matter what, but if you happen to die in a battle before that, then whatever, it just ends the dream. I think that's what's going to happen. There we go. Well, thanks for tuning in to this shitty Let's Play. Wow, what a game. So, final thoughts? Oh, wait, there's more? Urk. Anga. Ak. Ouch. Yeah, also please observe all the face graphics that have been provided for dialogue. What a horrible dream. I usually dream of me being victorious in the end, but this time it's so new to me. Yeah, it's called failure. Get used to it, Shade. You're an adult now. How long has it been? Well, I can't go back to sleep. I guess it's time to head out. I have to go and speak to Frida and let her know I'm ready. When you make progress throughout the game, your mission will be continuously updated. To see what mission you currently have, press X or Escape to bring up the first menu, then press left. First menu. Okay, this is referred to as the first menu. It's unfortunate that if you have to build a custom menu in RPG Maker, you kind of have to have a two-layered menu. You need to have like your custom menu and then sort of a second sub-menu with all the normal stuff, which is... it kind of sucks, but there's no way around it. Oh, I can only use it once. Whatever. This first room is just demonstrating the healing points. Oddly, later on, the green and blue colored things, they show up less and less. Dick's roost door is locked. I wonder what he's been up to. So you'll pardon me for not wanting to talk to all the random NPCs. As I said, I've played this first part so many times already. I think, pretty sure everything is already locked until you go see Frida, and then you have to stumble around trying to find the one door that's unlocked. Oh, hello, Shade. You woke up right on time, it seems. I did? Yes, I just went outside to check what time of the night it was. Wow, I thought I slept for the entire hibernation. Only for a couple months, as you intended. Sweet! Frida, I had this very strange nightmare. I was in some sort of cave. It was pretty dark and there were monsters everywhere. I just tried to survive as long as I could, but I just eventually died. Could it mean something? Many have nightmares like that. You do not need to worry. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to wake everyone up now. Very good. Do not forget the Tetsu ring up north. Mission updated! The hole's too narrow for me to fit through. Wow, why would I want to jump in some random hole? Okay. So I already know the deal with that hole. And as much as I would very much like to show off my cleverness, that sort of joke will get old very quickly. So I won't. Flying is great. It's faster. There's really practically no reason to ever turn it off. On in dungeons, monsters are attracted to you while you're flying, so that's a reason to turn it off if you don't want to put up with that shit. Actually, it can sometimes be a bit annoying if you're specifically... Yep, see there? Whoop, whoop, look, the secret found from flying. Yeah! Cool. I found a secret. Nothing inside this cart. Cart full of rocks. Boring rocks. More like boring game. So if you're wondering what the hell's going on with this strange creature, this series is based on Silverwing by Kenneth Uppel. So you are playing as a bat. Or at least what a bat looks like when a sick furry fuck draws it. Okay. I don't know where to go now. I've checked every room. Even on like my 4th, 5th time through this section, I'm still getting lost. There we go. Ah, what a refreshing sleep. Not quite as long as I hoped, but... Ack! Oh, Shade, you startled me there. Heh heh. Sorry about that. You ready to head out on our next adventure? You're super lucky I'm even in the mood to do this. Yeah, sorry. I know how much your sleep means to you. Heh. Well, you know I'm always up for an adventure, bro. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's head out. Dick joined your party! So now I think... yeah, you just have to visit in order. Marina? Hello? Boo! Ha ha ha! What was that about? I figured scaring like that would be pretty funny. And it was! Ha ha! Anyway, the mission. Oh right, we're off to find your dad, right? We are! You sure you want to come along? Well, duh! I wouldn't want to miss out on all the crazy things you're bound to get tied up in. Alright then, oh, I forgot. I found a knife in your room. What? When? While you were talking to Frida. It was hidden underneath the sand and grit. Here. I got a knife! Equip? Yes. That's odd. But thanks. No prob. Let's get going. Marina joined your party. Shade, I'm outside. Meet me there. Well, let's go outside then. Cool! The world has opened up. We can now go wherever we want, do whatever we want, create our own story. What's up, Runt? Don't start with that. Why'd you come out here without waiting for me in your roost? We had a plan. Shade, I don't wait for anyone. Now, don't freak out, but your mother kinda ran off somewhere. What? Where did she go? Dang it, Shade, I told you not to freak out. Also, I do believe I implied in my last statement that I have no idea. She did tell me she was going to get supplies for us, though. She couldn't have gone too far. Yeah, I think she mentioned that. Anyway, Shady, I'm sure the sleep we all took impacted our fighting skills. The forest is pretty dangerous, so be on guard. Yeah, my arms feel a bit noodly. Chinook joined your party. Now that you have 4 members in your party, you are able to use the status raiser function in the menu. When you select this option, you will be presented with an interface in which you can raise certain statistics of the character display. The only way you can... I'm quite sure I know this already. You'll forgive me for skipping the explanation. Chapter 1, Paradise Found. His team assembled, Shade sets off into the wet sod forest, the woodlands surrounding Hibernaculum. With no clear lead on how to find his father, Shade decides to explore the forest in search for clues. The forest is populated by hostile creatures, and Shade's party must stay alert. As their journey begins, Shade thinks that he can hear strange noises coming from the distance. The noises almost resembled singing and excited chattering. What was the commotion all about? For now, Shade must find where his mother has wandered off to. He hopes that she was not caught by any of the creatures prowling in the forest. The end. End of the game. All right. So let's grind on some starter dungeon enemies. So I think it's cool how you start out the game with a full party. That's always refreshing. Most games start you out by yourself and they just kind of dish out characters in a piecemeal fashion one at a time. And there's sometimes that's appropriate. It's a nice storytelling method, but at other times it's nice to just get everyone together and you're already pretty powerful and robust and all that. As you can see, I'm using auto battle because RPG battles are boring. Well, on easy battles at least, you might as well just let everyone do whatever they want. The problem with auto battle is that I wish you could instruct your characters to conserve their skill points. You can't do that. If you put it on auto battle or AI fight as it's called in this game, they'll just waste all their MP on little guys. Nothing you can do about it. But hey, at this point in the game, I don't care. Not a big deal. Could someone tell me what an umbrish is? Fidchell? Would you mind providing some context? So I'm not sure where the enemy graphics came from. I think we can assume that he just found them. However, all the character graphics are custom, which is very nice to see. All the faces at the bottom, the status bar faces, those are all custom. Making an RPG takes too much effort. You might as well just make a pretty anime horror game, which isn't scary, but because it's anime, idiots will be impressed. Why do people bother making indie games? They suck. They all suck. They're boring and pompous. I played The Witness recently. I actually quite liked it. Part of the reason is because I didn't look at any of the promotional shit. I bought it because I saw a review on YouTube, and it just looked quite interesting, and the guy spoiled a few of the concepts. But before he spoiled too much, I was like, you know what, I want to try it for myself. So I paid the 40 American dollars, which is 50 Canadian. I don't think it's worth that much money. People who say the price tag is too high, that's understandable. Which is too bad, because frankly I do see where all the money went. Because the island obviously took a lot of work to make. That's apparent. Obviously took a lot of work to make it as good looking as it is. And also, bitches had to license all this video material. Because they stuck like clips of TV programs and stuff into the game. That cost money, and I'm sure that went into the cost of the product. But nevertheless, the sort of experience that it gives you, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a $50 experience. Maybe $30. I'm sure the price will come down in time. It always does. Oh, right, I should be talking about this game. The one that I'm actually playing. Well, it just so happens that this kind of beginning of the game grinding and dungeon crawling, it's kind of rote. There's not much to think about while you're doing it. Especially when I can just put on auto battle and just let the battle fight itself. Damn, RPGs suck. I don't know why anyone bothers. I don't know what you can do about it. I suppose, you'd have to carefully balance the beginning game battles to be harder. So that you have to actually pay attention and think, and also you would have to start off your characters with lots of interesting skills so that you have to use them instead of just spamming attacks. But that would be a lot to throw at a player right off the top. Because I find, you know, when I first start a game, I'm very impatient. It has to prove itself to me before I really want to get invested. I want to be able to just blaze through the first couple areas without too much effort so that I can see what the deal is. And for that reason, I kind of appreciate not having to think about the battles. See, my characters are already learning some skills and stuff, but there's no point in using them yet. Hey, do you see how I just found that secret? That's something you have to do in this game. You have to not be a scrub. Mom! Oh, Shade! Mom! Why did you just run off like that without telling me? I was worrying so much for you. Haha, son, I'm supposed to be doing all the worrying in this family. I was only looking for some supplies for our group. You seem to have found a lot. Yes, here. I got stale beetles, stale mosquitoes, and tiger moths. Those are this game's version of healing items, FYI. Thank you so much, Mother. Just doing what I can to help Shade. Mission updated. Now that Mom's back, I can look around the forest and track down the source of the voices. You have no side quests. Yeah, this game's got side quests for some reason. No one wants to do side quests. Alright. Gonna clear out the last little bit of treasure. So where did I come from? I came from the right. Get out of my way, sheep. So the concept of flying in this game, as you can see, it basically just makes you move faster and makes those little flight points appear. Which is neat. But there's a lot of situations where you think, okay, why can't I just fly over this problem? Like, instead of having to deal with all these blobs who you presume are landlocked, why can't I just fly over them asses? Nobody knows. It's never explained. Just something you gotta accept. And anyway, I do want to put in my early game grinding. It's important. Stale beetles. And here's a cute little thing that the creator put in. There's two bunnies who are talking. They're just having a little conversation there in the corner. It's very, very adorable. Just a little thing. Makes the world seem more alive. Makes it a little bit more dynamic and vivacious. Shady, I'm going to have to warn you. The monsters past this lion of the forest are much stronger and plenteous. Be careful. Don't worry, Chinook. Okay. Now I'm afraid. Now I think I'm going to have to start paying attention. Marina's going to need some healing. Oh, she just healed herself. Okay, good for you. Good job. So yeah, now they're all going to start using their skills, whether I want them to or not, at least until they run out of skill points. Which is fine, we'll just let them run out. Whatever, I don't care. Uh-oh. Shade needs some healing, though. I'm gonna want to do that. I'm gonna want to eat a beetle. And back to auto battles. They won't use items when auto battling. So at least you know that they're not gonna just crack open a rare heal full party item when you don't want them to. Well, then what happens is you notice that it's taken a long time to cut down those enemies, so maybe I should use a skill on these guys. You just, you get a sense for it. It's something that you get after putting in so many hours in RPG Maker games, especially this particular game, which I've played over and over so many times that I can't even think anymore. Okay, I'm gonna make Shade power up, and then he will use a skill. Heat up. Dick just kind of goes into an increased power mode, which proves to be a waste because I killed the guy before he could do anything. Alright. So, I think the time has come to not just auto-battle everything. I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to try to learn about the skills that are available to each character. Marina does heals. Dick does rage, but he can't at the moment. Chinook is also doing pretty good. I think I just ran out of things to say about this game. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to heal Chinook. Oh well, guess I'm using up an item. What a waste. Who am I even instructing now? Okay. Now I'm going to start being good. So one thing about this game, it's not apparent yet, but I recall that it's something that's going to happen, is, I'm pretty sure Marina's skills never actually... There's some characters, like look at this, 3 separate sub-menus for these different skills. There's no point for that. Just lump them all together under skill. Because one of the problems with RPG Maker games is discoverability of your skills. I don't want to have to, like, step through many different menus like that just in order to remind myself of what my character can do. I would rather see everything just laid out. I know RM2K doesn't have a very good UI, but still, you could help by just cutting down on the number of submenus. Just put everything together. Don't make me have to check a whole bunch of submenus just to remind myself what my choices are. Does that make sense? Does that make sense what I just said? Is everybody following along? Are you following along? Good. Okay, I don't like these guys. That battle takes too long. It takes too long to cut them down with regular attacks, but at the same time, I don't want to waste skill points and skill items by using them. So I guess we'll just sit through the auto battle. Guess I might as well talk about the witness some more. Oh no, battle's over. Oh, there's more guys up here. Okay, I'm gonna avoid combat now. Tricky! Okay, I can't avoid these guys. I'm gonna have to suck it up. What's a blue potion? Oh, max HPs. Let's get started using this stuff. So, whenever I get a stat booster, I'm always going to use it on whoever needs it the most. At the moment, Marina is the most big pipsqueak. Oh, damn it. I hate this setup. 2 crab cyclopses and... oh well. Might as well just eat some mosquitoes and use skills. I'll give skills to Chinook, and now we'll put it back into auto battle. We'll see how this works out. Should probably heal up Marina. I'll just give her an item. And also, run is always disabled. Which is too bad. Perhaps the reasoning is that your chance to run is avoiding the battle in the first place, avoiding the little map thing. Maybe. Possibly. But who knows? I already know that run is always going to be disabled for the entire game. It's just not something you get to do. It's just not something we do around here. So, a lot of people hate on the Witness. They call it pompous, they call it annoying. I didn't really understand why at first. On the surface is... oh, okay, forget it. Bat on the left. Bow! We've been walking for days. We need to go inside and rest a bit. No way, Pinta. There can be even more dangerous monsters inside. Don't you hear those cheerful voices inside? Come on, I'm sure it isn't a trick. I'm sure it is. Wow, forget you. I'm going in. Pinta, no! Fool! What? Frida? What's wrong? Did you notice something? I thought... It's nothing, Shade. Let's move on. Remain alert. I wonder if that bow guy was supposed to disappear a bit sooner than that. Oh, did I? Bats are being lured in like moths to a light. Pathetic. Soon our work will be done. Oh my god, it's the plot! Look out! Suit wearer, did you see that group of 4 that just passed? The runty one. He seemed to be carrying a very special object. Slit pupil female. Yes, in fact, it did look very familiar. It looked like a ring to me. Masked eyes. Maybe we have found the carrier of the Tetsu ring, the one who killed Goth. This is excellent. He has been lured into our forest just like the rest. Soon the ring will be ours to keep, and the power that spans dimensions will soon be attainable. So you can tell those are the characters who were created by focus group to be cool. Guys, why do I have the sudden feeling that we're in a completely different forest? Maybe all this pollen around us is getting to your head, Shady. This place actually looks amazing. Seems like a nice place for a nap. The pollen hurts my eyes. Well, gang, we may have to check out this forest further. I hear voices up ahead. Maybe your father is here, Shade. I hope so. Now, one thing I love about this area is that the MIDI is glitched. You can already kind of hear it. It's missing some key up events. Some more visitors? And a very large amount of them, too. Hey, what is this place, and who are you? My name is Arcadia. I'm the leader of this little community. I welcome you to Paradise. Paradise? This entire forest you see in front of your eyes. It is the perfect haven, completely safe from our enemies. Wow, really? Excuse me, but you say you are the leader of this place? Yes, I am Frida, elder of the Western Silverwing Colony. It is good to meet you. I was not aware there was another colony near Hibernaculum. Yes, but you'll soon see we are a very diverse one indeed. I hope we are not disturbing you. We would just like to have a look around your dwelling. Very well, we do not mind. In fact, we welcome all who wish to seek peace. Wonderful. We won't be long. Your hospitality is very much appreciated. Hey, if this colony is as diverse as she says, maybe there's a better chance I'll find my dad. Sounds like a nice place to hole up, too. And as you can hear, all the glitching MIDI voices are now drowning out the entire rest of the background music. It's sounding like a cacophony. But who knows, maybe that's on purpose. What's this guy do? Welcome to our lounge. This lounge is kind of shit. Nothing to do. And here is the vendor. This guy sells weapons. Okay, time for our first weaponing. Let's buy a new pipe for Dick. And I don't want to splurge on any more equipment than that, because that took half my money. And you know, you gotta do a little bit of budgeting in these games. You can't just, Okay, also I have all these to sell as well. These are basically, indigo crystal, worth something. I presume that's just a sellable item. If not, I guess I just put myself into an unwinnable state. And yes, I'm going to avoid talking to all the random guys, because they don't do anything. These beverages will knock your imaginary socks off. Okay. And I'm not going to buy any of these, because status boosting items, I don't feel... I think just sort of like healing items are more important. Hey kid, come here. Me? Who do you think? Who do you think you are? My name is Caliban. What sort of bat are you? I don't think I've seen anyone like you. I am a mastiff bat. I am also the leader of a haven the next continent over. What could you be doing all the way over here? Some bats like to travel, you know. Now listen, there's something you need to know about this place. Are you willing to listen? Lay it on me. This place does seem kind of weird. There's a network involved in this, and there seems to be a mirror of this paradise. I believe there are some screwy things going on in this shrouded sector. I think I may have even seen Vampirum. Vampirum?! Keep your voice down! They have to be planning something with all of the residents here. No doubt this place has got to be some sort of trap. I was thinking the same. We have to find out how to sneak into the other side. We have to know what they are planning. We? I'm only looking for my father. What is his name? His name's Cassiel Silverwing. Ah, yes. Cassiel Silverwing was indeed here. What? Where is he? I said, was. He disappeared throughout the past months, as well as many others. Arcadia supposedly doesn't notice or doesn't really care. I'm unsure of whether she might actually be a part of this. Bats disappearing. Perhaps the bats could still be held somewhere. I might as well check it out. Excellent. No one listens to me here. They think I'm making rumors. All this is Arcadia's doing. She is brainwashing everyone. All right, let's see if we can find anything suspicious around here. I'm with ya. So it would seem this supposed paradise has a dark secret. And perhaps it is not as pristine and perfect as it would at first seem to be. Items! Alright. Completely recovers all allies. And those are orbs. Don't you know? I'm going to save all my money for now. Because I don't quite know what I'm going to want to use it on. A secret door? Okay. I'm not finished looking around. I still have to go down here. And leaving the area, reset the glitchy background music. Okay, yeah, see, I want to, I think I will purchase one bronze vest. I feel like it's better in the long run to just splurge for the best thing that I can afford, as opposed to a whole bunch of crappy items, which are going to be obsolete pretty soon. So, only thing I'm missing at this point is hopefully a place to rest. Although there is no such place. Hey. Alright, spooky door leading to a secret passageway. I suppose I'll just rest up here on the healing point and save it. And this is where we will stop the first episode. So, we seem to have found a mysterious paradise, but the paradise has a dark secret. And perhaps when we travel down this secret passageway, we will uncover something about the dark secret.